Hi students, my name is Mukesh Nagarashet. I am from Manavara. So last class we are discussing about a topic from 8th standard, that is factorization. In factorization we already discussed about factors of the natural numbers, factors of the algebraic expression. Also we discussed about factorization. So in that we discussed two methods, that is one is the method of taking common factors and method of regrouping the terms. And then we discussed about factorization using identities. Using three major identities we solved some of the algebraic expression. We get the sum of the factors of algebraic expression. So let us move on to the next topic, that is here we have to take another identity. We already know that one, that is x plus a into x plus b. So let us take factors of the form x plus a into x plus b. So here we have to discuss about factors of the form x plus a into x plus b. X plus a into x plus b. Yes. So here we have x plus a into x plus b. So that identity we already know that one. So that one we have to use here. So let us take the identity, that is x plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus a into b. Here just observe we have x square and a plus b into x plus ab. All those are unlike terms, we can't reduce. So that's why whatever the algebraic expression we have, it starts with the x square and then we have x, then we have a constant term. So that means whatever the things, whatever the algebraic expressions we have here, so that one is consists of only one variable. So firstly we have the square term, then we have the raised to 1 term, and then we have the x raised to 0. So AB, x raised to 0 means 1, we already know that one. So when we have this formula, so we can easily convert that in the form of x plus a into x plus b. Here we have to find out which one is the value of a and which one is the value of b. So that one is the case. So here just observe when we have a and b. When we have a and b, where? So a and b. When we have a and b here, so when we add those two things, so we can get the value of this a plus b. So here, so the coefficient of x, a plus b is the coefficient of x here. Is the coefficient of x. So consider a and b here. When we consider the value of a and b, so a plus b is the coefficient of x, and then a into b is the constant term. Is the constant term. So a into b. So here whatever the thing we have, whatever the coefficient of x we have, constant term we have, so that must be a plus b into a into b. So for example, let us take one example here for this one. So x square plus 5x plus 6. So here just observe, so we can write 6 as 2 into 3 and 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. So here we have this thing. So that is x square plus 2 plus 3 into x plus 2 into 3. Here just observe 6 can be written as 2 into 3 and 5 can be written as 2 plus 3. Here the value of a is 2 and value of b is 3. So that one we can write it as x plus 2 into x plus 3. So this one is the common example. So x square plus 5x plus 6 can be written as x plus 2 into x plus 3 here. So we use the form of x plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. So we used here. So using that identity, we got our factorization, the multiplied factors here. So let us take some of the problems based on factors of the form x plus a into x plus b. Let us take two examples here. So here just observe 4x square plus 18x plus 14 and z square minus 4z minus 12. So here just observe when we have this thing. So here we have the x square term, and here we have the x term, and here we have the constant term, and here also we have the z square term and the z term, and here we have the 12. So constant term. So that means here it's in the form of x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. So that one form we have. So here just observe a square plus, it's not a square plus 2ab plus b square. So because here it can be write it as a square. Here it is in the form of a square, we can write. So 2x whole square. But we can write 2ab. But here it is not a perfect square. And here just observe, here it is also we have, it's not a perfect square it is. So then we can easily analyze it's not of the form a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square. Because the b square term, there is no any existence of b square term here. So it is a multiplication of some other term. So that's why we have to insert x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. So that one format we have to take here. Yes, so let us we have to take. So here just observe 4x square plus 18x plus 14 we have. So it's not equal to 0. So it's just like we will take this one. Yes. So here firstly I will write it's 2x whole square. So complete square we have to write first. And then plus 18x plus it is 14. Yes. So then here we have 2x as the x value. So already we know that x plus a into x plus b format we have to write here. So but here in place of x we have 2x. So that's why we have to write this in the form of multiplication with the 2x. So just write like this. 2x whole square plus, so when you take out 2 from 18, what happens? It is 9 into 2. So let's take 9 into 2x plus 14. Yes, it is in the form of x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. This format we have here. So here just have x square, so 2x whole square and a plus b into x. In place of x we have 2x and ab we have 14. So that means here we have in place of a plus b we have 9 and in place of ab we have 14. That is a plus b is equal to 9 we have and a into b we have 14. So what are the possibilities here? Here we have to check. Here we can't get 9 in, we can get 9 means 1 plus 8 is possible and then 2 plus 7 it is possible and 3 plus 6 it is possible and 4 plus 5 it is possible. Many possibilities are there. But what about this thing? So we have to check each and everything. So both it is possible, we have to check. So 14 I will write like this. It is 1 into 14. It is possible. Whether when we add 1 and 14 whether we can get 9? No, it's not possible. Then so let us take 2 into 7. Yes, when you multiply 2 and 7 it is 14. And so when you add this 2 and 7 you can get 9? Yes, exactly. So that means here we can stop. So this one is the possible root. So it is here we can take 2 and here we can take 7. So when we add those two we can get 9. So it is possible. That's why we can write it's a 2 plus 7 is equal to 9. So that's why x square in place of x square. What is the value of x here? So we have to write the value of x. In place of x we have 2x square. That is 2x whole square plus. In place of a plus b. In place of a we have to write 2. In place of b we have to write 7. That is 2 plus 7 into 2x. In place of x we have to write 2x. Then plus ab. So ab means what's the value of a? It is 2. And what's the value of b? It is 7. Yes. Here we have 2x whole square plus 2 plus 7 into 2x plus 2 into 7. That is, here it is in the form of x square plus a plus b into x plus ab we have. So then we can easily write as x plus a into x plus b, because x square plus a plus b into x plus ab is equal to x plus a into x plus b. So that's why we can write, yes, what's the value of x here? The value of x is 2x. Don't neglect this one. So here it's not only the value of x. So here we have to insert the value of 2x here. So in place of x we have to write 2x plus what's the value of a here? What value of a is 2? 2x plus 2. And what's the value of x here? It is 2x plus what's the value of b here? So what's the value of b is 7. So this is the answer. 2x plus 2 into 2x plus 7. So when we have 4x square plus 18x plus 14. So this after factorization using this identity x plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. So finally we can get 2x plus 2 and into 2x plus 7. This is the answer. Yes. So let us move on to the next part. So here we have to take the same step here also. So you just observe it's in the form x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. This format we have. So what's the value of x here? Z. What is the value of a plus b here? So already we know that x square plus a plus b into x plus ab is equal to x plus a into x plus b. So this LHS side is of the form here. So that is a plus b into x. So here in the place of x we have z. So that's why what's the value of a plus b here? So here not only we have to take the 4. So along with that one we have minus here. So that's why we have to take that one. A plus b is equal to minus 4. And what's the value of ab? AB is equal to 12. AB is equal to 12. So not only 12, so here we have the minus sign, so we have to take along with that one. Yes. So then we have AB is equal to 12. We have to search the possibilities. What are the factors of minus 12? Yes. So let us take 1 and 12. Firstly, we have to check only 12. Firstly, we have to check only 12. Yes. 1 and 12 is the possibility. Whether we can get minus 4? No. 4 we can get? No. Then, so 2 and 6. Whether it is possible to get 4 here? Yes. When we subtract this 2 and 6, we can get 4 here. It is possible. So that's why we can stick with this one. Yes. So here we don't stick with only this one because here we have the minus sign. Here we have to take the minus. Okay. So that's why be careful about that one. Yes. When you take the plus sign here. When you take the plus sign here, so it becomes 6 minus 2. When you take minus sign here, 6 minus 2 is plus 4. We can't get minus 4 here. So that's why we have to insert minus to the higher term. Because here just observe a plus b is equal to minus 4 and a into b is equal to minus 12. So when you insert 2 and 6, when you insert 2 and 6 here, so at least one of the factor we have to insert minus. So when you insert minus 2 into 6, we can get minus 12. But when you insert minus 2 into minus 6, we can get minus 12. But here it's not possible. So that's why we have to carefully insert 2 plus 6 is equal to. Here we want to get minus 4 here. So that's why we have to decide in which number we have to insert the minus sign. Here just observe when back we can insert here. So we want minus 4 here. So that's why. So when you take the addition, the sign belongs to the higher number. We can get in the result. Yes or no? So that means when you insert minus sign here, the higher number having the plus sign. So that's why we can get plus 4. But when you want minus 4 here, so that means we have to insert minus here for the minus 6. But here we can insert the same here. Here also we can insert the same thing. So here we have to insert minus 6. So 2 into minus 6 is equal to minus 12. There is no any issue here. So here it is. We have to be careful about that one. So when you take the addition of that one, so we can get that a plus b term. That is 2 minus 6 is equal to minus 4. Yes. Then we have to insert value of a is equal to 2 and value of b is equal to minus 6. That is a is equal to 2 and b is equal to minus 6 and the value of x is equal to z. Then, so let us take the equation. That is z square. So let's take x square plus a plus b into x plus ab is equal to x plus a into x plus b. We have to insert all this a value of a, b and x to this equation. That is what happens here. X square plus, what's the value of a? 2. 2 minus 6. But value of b is minus 6 into z plus. Then here 2 into minus 6. Here a into b we have 2 into minus 6. 2 into minus 6 is equal to x plus a. What's the value of x here? Z. What's the value of a? 2 plus 2. And what's the value of x here? Z. What's the value of b here? Minus 6. That is, here we have plus. So when you insert b here, so then plus into minus, minus. Or you can write individually also. Minus 6. Yes. Here in place of b we inserted minus 6 here. So what happens here? X square. So 2 minus 6, it is minus 4. That is minus 4z. And 2 into minus 6 minus 12. So plus into minus, minus 12 is equal to z plus 2 into z minus 6. Yes, here we have the answer. So here we have the difficulties taking this one. So in this case, so we have the difficulty. So that's why we have to careful about in this part. So firstly, taking the factors of that one and analyzing the situation, how to take the addition. So in which factor we have to insert the negative sign, in which factor we have to insert the positive sign. So which one factors we have to take here. So that one is the big confusion here. So that's why don't take the confusion. Firstly, try to take the factors of this 12 and whatever the number we have, take the factors of 12 or whatever the number, and in that which one is the possible to take this a plus b as an answer. That means the difference between those two having 4. So that is here just observe 2 and 6 we have 4. So difference between or difference when you take the difference or when you take the addition. So at least when you take one of the operation between that these two values, you have to get the a plus b value. Then you can decide this is the possible answer. But after that we have to decide which one value we have to take it as a negative, which one value we have to take it as a positive. Either both the values we can take positive or both the values we can take the negative. So we have to check. So I hope you understood these things. So those who are watching this video for the first time, please subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. You can get the notification of our channel very easily. Also hit the like button. Thank you and all. Be safe and stay home.